if you want to comprehensively explain in a single sentence, if you want to explain the histology of prostate gland, you can say that prostate gland consists of about 30 to 50 compound tubuloacinar glands, about 30 to 50 compound tubuloacinar glands surrounded by fibromuscular stroma. So that is the simplest definition of prostate gland. I mean histological definition of prostate gland. Now, what I mean by this, what is the meaning of compound tubuloacinar gland? You may be wondering that this is the lecture of embryology, but why I am teaching you histology? The reason is that you cannot make something which you do not know that how it looks like. I mean, you are going to make this gland, so if you do not know how this gland looks like, you cannot make it. Of course, not you are making, I mean the nature is making, but you are studying that how it is made, so you should also know somewhat the structure of this gland. Now, it means that there are 30 to 50 compound tubuloacinar gland. Now here the simplest this sentence, this line, this phrase rather, it consists of two parts, compound and tubuloacinar. Now here the term tubuloacinar means the shape of gland. The shape of gland is tubular as well as acinar. Acinar means that it is somewhat rounded or spherical like, and tubular mean of course it is like a tube. Now this part, this tubuloacinar part, is actual secretory portion of the gland, and what I mean by secretory portion is that this part will actively release the secretion. It is going to make some actual substances that are to be made from this gland. So this is the actual secretory part, and this secretory part is shape of tubule. Here is the shape of tubule as well as acinar, so tubuloacinar both. So this is the tubuloacinar type of gland. Now compound, what is the meaning of compound? Now this is just the secretory part. Now there is the part which is going to transport these secretions. So if I go further, let's draw the secretory part. So here is the secretory part, like this, not secretory, I'm sorry, this is the duct. This is non-secretory part, this is the ductular part, or this is the duct of the gland. Now this duct is not doing much, this is just transporting the secretions. So this is just transporting the secretions, but one of the function that may perform in some glands, that is that it may somewhat reabsorb water, so it may concentrate the secretion, right? Other than that, it is not actively producing any active substance that may have the role in the gland. So it is just a transport pipe, nothing more than that. Now if this duct or transport system, if it is simple and it is not branched, if it is unbranched, I am talking about duct system, not the secretory part. If the duct system is unbranched, it means that this is a simple type of gland, but this duct system may be branched. For example, there may be a branch here, and then there may be a branch here, and so on, and each branch may then have further one or more secretory parts. So they may have one or more secretory part here, like this. So I hope you got the concept. By the way, this is the ductular part, this is not secretory part. So this type of arrangement in which the duct is branched, that is called compound variety of gland. Simple as that. If duct is branched, that is compound. If duct is unbranched, that is simple type of gland. Remember, I am talking about duct, I am not talking about secretory portion. This is very important. Now along with that, the second part, it refers to the shape of the gland. The gland may be tubular, it may have a shape like this, or it may be acinar like this, or it may be mixture of those. right? So this is depicting the shape of gland, and this is depicting the whether there is branch duct or unbranched duct. Now regarding the prostate gland, it is actually a complex of 30 to 50 tubular compound tubuloacinar gland. Now if now let's focus on to this 3D model, and let me show you that what is the structure of this gland. So here if I focus here, I think we should hide this. Now if I hide the fibromuscular part or mesenchymal part or mesodermal part, here you can see that this is, let's suppose, one gland. I hope you can see it here. So this is a single gland, one gland here. Let me draw it for you. This is one gland, and here is the duct, main duct of that gland here. This is the main duct of the gland. Now it is branching. One branch is going here, other branch is going here, and the third branch is going here. So here you can see in this example there are 3 branches, and then each branch further harbors one or more secretory part of gland, and secretory part here is the tubuloacinus shaped. So I hope now you can understand that what is the histology of this gland. And in this way we have about 30 to 50 glands. So we have 30 to 50 glands, and these are on the both sides. Of course, in this diagram, there are not 30 to 40. There are less. And please note this single secretory part, don't consider this part as a single gland. If you consider this part, there may be thousands of glands, but this is not a gland. This is just the secretory part. So I hope you don't get confused that this is just one secretory part, and this is not a single gland. This unit can be considered as a single compound tubuloacinar gland, and in this way there are 30 to 50 of such glands.